handicap tournament. Here we go. Whew. 10 seconds until kickoff. 64 players, 1895 average rating. Time handicapped, 30 minutes. Bullet chess. This is the Warzone Kings. Experience level 30 required. Chess cube. Any second it could begin. Any second. The first game that I played in the last tournament, it did not kick off so smoothly. Will it be different? Am I the only one? No, I'm not the only one. Dark B. Dark B. Can I throw this pawn right down and establish a thorn? I'm looking to establish a thorn. Okay, let's go with this. I'm looking to trap that bishop. I think I'm getting ready to, somehow. With pawn push next. I think I have that. And I could actually recapture with my queen. Initially I was going to take like this. On the queen. On that queen. And now I want to get on these light squares. You can't castle now. Pressure on that knight. I'm looking to queen side. They resign. Back to tournament. 2, 2, 2. A lot of time left. Okay. That h-pawn, you have to be very careful about letting it get to that h3 square. Very cramping, long-term possibilities, long-term, very good possibilities. Do not play the Scandinavian. Do not play the Scandinavian opening. Okay. Let's see. No, the Scandinavian is good. Scandinavian is good. I should probably play the Scandinavian. I'm working myself into a pin. But that shouldn't be too bad. I could slam the door on the bishop. Have a nice little pawn chain. I should probably think about getting out of this pin very soon. Now I'm on the bishop. I could have maybe taken this pawn. I'm opening up this file, but my rook is a maniac now. He's a maniac. To be careful with my pawn moves, but now everything is being hit, and I don't want to take pin pieces. I want to attack them. I want to attack this knight again. Or I could just consider attacking the piece that is defending the knight. Now everything is going to fall. Now I believe everything will fall. Let's get this pawn pushing. This file is open up the B file. The queen is hit. Check, mate in 2. 1, 2. That's game. Back to tournament. 6. 3 sixes. Plenty of time. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is on the scene. Alright, I was thinking for a second, they were moving so... oh, hang on. I'm on the bishop and the pawn and maybe the rook one day. Bishop, the pawn, and maybe the rook one day. Oh, that's how they were gonna... that's how they were gonna block if I captured there. Ooh. Oh, watch out. Get that queen out of there. Get that queen out of there. Oh no, I dropped my queen! They dropped their queen! Oh man! Why did I let that happen? It was queen takes queen. Oh man. Free queens for everybody. Let's hit that rook. Let's hit the rookie. Oh my goodness, was that a free queen if I've ever seen one? Okay. Kill this bishop, push the pawn, and then look for mate on the back rank. Here no matter what. Okay. Here no matter what? No, not so fast. Let's do this. Defend the pawn. There is no back rank stuff. They resign. Back to tournament. 12s. Sorry, I got a bit too loud right there. That's why I sometimes will say, don't listen with headphones. You might just need to take it a step further and just not listen at all. Hit that mute button. Hit that mute button. Queen D2, some certain moves just do that. They just do that to me. Oh, I have the square covered. I can still follow through. G4. Okay, let's still go with it. Knight F5 looks very appealing. I have this covered. These knights are within checking distance. Within checking distance there, and let's just keep rumbling here. Keep rumbling. Okay, now this file has opened up. I'm on this bishop twice. Their light square bishop is, well, actually this is threatening to just win the farm, I think. It's threatening to win the farm. Uh-oh. This is very dangerous. This is just TKO time. Alright, let's go in this direction. And let's make sure that there is nothing tricky, and by tricky I mean no tricks against B2. Let's come here to defend, although knight here, oh man. Little scary. A little scarier than I would have liked it to be. A little too scary. I'm still up a piece, but it's now a bit more tricky. Oh no. 12 seconds, that's my other fear. Oh, I don't have any fear now. I have no fear right now, right? Because the queens are off. And I can move a little bit faster now. I'm gonna play faster. The king is gonna get active. Now my rook is there. What's the time situation? Pawn push. If takes, I'm on this. Where are you gonna go? Right here. I'm looking for the rooks to now come off. The rooks are off. I just have to make sure I move quick. The rook is close to being trapped. Just come over here. And I'm just going to sack. Even if it's wrong, I'm going to do it. Back to tournament. They're down on time. 2020. Oh, 2020, 17. Do not. Again. Do not. Let's try a different variation here. Okay. Tempo on the queen. They forgot it. They went with the wrong order. I think they were thinking bishop here first and then that move. But now they're without their lady. Ugh, what a bug. Oh man, I shouldn't have allowed this to happen. That knight is so scary. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me give check first. Oh, okay. I'm gonna lose my queen, but okay, maybe not. Maybe not now. Maybe not now. I'm gonna take that. That's winning everything. The knight and then this knight. Right? They're going to resign. Yes, they did. 30, 20, 20, 20. Tight pack up there. Still a lot of time. 22 minutes. No, I'm not so sure I want to do that. Okay. I have a nice center. I'm going to look to have this battery eliminate their dark square bishop. Maybe instead, let me get my knight on g3 so there's no knight h5 stuff. And then I could get h4, h5. To be careful about development. If my opponent opens up the position like they're doing with c6, there could be play quickly on the queen side. And now with that, well, I still want to get some development in. And maybe castle queen side, actually. Okay, I'm not going to keep repeating, but I could do this. Bump my rook up. Actually, let me do that. This is a bit too scary for me, actually. Look at the play that there is. There is a bit too much play. Get rid of this knight and then this. There is pawn push. He's pinned, but okay. I want to probably get out of this pin. Move my king and then the bishop is trapped. Since the rook is still on f5. Hang on, though. Hang on for a second. Okay, now the bishop could retreat. I'm okay with... No, let me get my pawn going. Let me just get this pawn going. Okay, still I want to break this down. He's the blockader, so let's remove him. And keep going. It can't be stopped. Okay, now the rook is having to babysit that passed pawn. And what else? Just right here to secure this pawn, offer a queen trade, or just take this pawn next. Just looking to stay coordinated. Let's open up this file. Okay, now we have another pawn that's rolling. With check. Down on time, back to tournament. 42, Excuse me, 42, 39, 30. Tans. Now let's do something else. Let's try a gambit. Let's try a gambit. Okay, they're not going for that. So what do we have? An exchange Caro-Kann by transposition, a very slight one. I have my bishop exactly where I want it, outside this pawn chain. And I want to finish up my development how? I have the h file if they take my bishop. I might want to consider queenside castle since my rook is already playing. Could just block here. And I want to jump my knight in here, maybe take if knight here. Let's have my king defend this pawn so my knight is free to move. Maybe go for a queen trade. Not so fast though. Not so fast. Let's make sure this tricky knight is out of my territory. It's not leaving. So I'm up a pawn now. And I just want to simplify stuff. My rook is still very active. I'm on this half open file. Queen trade. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's do this. Pawn push, maybe. I have this defended. It's a little bit scary, but I have it defended. Maybe I keep pushing the pawn, or do I... No, let's take. Could take here with double check, and it might lead to mate. If rook takes rook, I take here and then mate on c1. Check. And then this is going to be mate in 2. No matter what. It's double check. The king has to do something. One of these two. That's mate. Back to tournament. 56, 53, 42, 40, 38. Ian Sia. Okay. French, potentially. Okay. Okay, now their light square bishop is going to have some problems. Let me support my center, and I'm looking for queen e2, h4, dark square bishop to just baby step it here. Oh, I could have played my knight right there. Okay, well, this is... I think this is still fine. Let me kick this knight off that square. And I don't want that pawn to go any further. I could still do this, but I'm not going to. This bishop's close to being crunched. It's g5. Dark squares are weakened. And what else? That pawn... No, he's still secure. Could jump in here next and... Oh, pawn push. I don't know how good this is, but capture like this. Do pawn push. It's going to be met with b4. Let me just make sure that knight is out of there and get my f pawn working. Even if I have to sacrifice it. Okay, now he's going, and then I want to get at f7. f7 is where I want to be. Okay, I'm threatening bishop takes bishop. They're also pretty much down on time. Rook takes f7. Take here, because now the pawn is pinned. Push here, now this pawn is pinned. 2 pins I'm working on. f7. Let's take with check. Let's back up. I'm on this pawn twice. There's a battery. Where's the mate? They're down on time. 72, 70, 69, 68. Oh, we're not even halfway there. Not even halfway there. Let's try this. I'm not sure what it's going to lead to, but let's give it a shot. A take? We could get this working. It's a different structure for sure. Probably a bad structure, but let's see if I could get my knight now on f4. My bishop will probably have the door slammed in its face soon, just like that. And now I'm looking at that f4 square. What is my light square bishop going to do? What is he going to do? Can I sacrifice somehow? Wow. Wow. Okay, I don't know how to make further progress because my my bishop is so stupid. Let's double up here. Okay, now let's take and pinpoint this pawn. So bishop a6. The knight has a pivot square here. Let's get him out of there. This pawn is now dropping. Oh, I missed that. Should I be afraid? Oh, the knight could just recapture. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice home now. Oh, I'm winning everything. That knight is in a perfect spot. Okay, and I surprisingly have fantastic coordination. And this is leading to mate. Wow. Or no, that's not mate. Or is it? Oh, the king could go there. Let's try this again. I thought that was mate. Let's try this. Let's try it now. Where is the mate? Where is that mate? Okay, now I'm threatening to just take the pawn. 7.3 seconds. Is that mate? That's mate. Wow. My bishop was so stupid. 90, 86, 72, 70. We're more than halfway there. For 14 minutes. 14 minutes remaining. Okay. Alright, Queen's Gambit. Oh my goodness! Stay away from that. Who knows what that was? Or what it almost was. Oh, AFG. AFG. Who's going to notice it in the chat first? Who's going to be the first to type it? AFG, yes. I can't even... I'm looking at the corner of my eye. Somebody's saying it. A bunch of people are saying it. That's, if you did not know, it's the Adobe Flash Gambit. The most feared type of gambit on ChessCube. Okay, let's get at h7. Maybe the knight is going to want to do something tricky. After he moves, I play here. Is he going to want to hit me with a fork? Might be appealing. h7. h7. Boom. 110, 106, 83. 13 minutes remaining. Oh, they beat me. They beat me to the punch there. Okay. I had to adjust my mouse pad there for a second. It was getting out of hand. Out of hand. Get back to home square there. Back to home. Oh, that's a free pawn. And he's not... He could always just take out that bishop. But maybe I like my knight way too much. And now this pawn is down. And now this pawn is down. And my light square bishop is the one I need to get working. My knight is now excited about being firmly secure on this square. And now that is officially a fork. A fork. This is trouble. Of all the squares covered. Back to tournament. 130, 106, 90, 83. Future GM. Future GM. Mainline Caro. And I'm going to play h6. Okay. Let's do this. Let's leave out the h5. Let's try this line. Queenside castle. Knight e4. And get g4 working. And get g4 working. This was played recently, I believe. Okay, so the queens are going to come off. And now, let's try this ending. Now I'm really wishing I had my pawn here. Okay, now these pawns are fixed on a dark square. And this is not really how I wanted to be playing. Let's try that. I have to sneak my king over. I want to get him on e2. I'm working myself into a pin, but I could quickly get out of it. And I want to get my majority going. Hang on, though. Okay. I have a okay king position. I was wanting to get this c4 move in quickly. My king has to babysit a pawn for right now. And I want to play c4. Let's give a check. Am I okay with the rook trade? Oh, let's try this. King and pawn ending. Am I okay? How do I take? Let me force the situation. Let's force that situation. Do I win this king and pawn ending? Let's give it a shot. 3 versus 2? I want to keep this sitting. I don't want to allow them to have an outside pass pawn. I do not know who's going to win this. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, hang on. I think because this pawn has such depth that I'm going to end up winning because he has to go after this pawn. I think it was important to maybe... I think this was an accurate move. Now he just keeps going and I get this pawn and I'm very quick to get this guy, get out of the way. And, well, there's no time. 150, 150. 126. Robbie the robot is flying. Robbie the flying robot. Launching these H-pawns at me. Like a maniac. He's coming at me like a maniac. Wow. I didn't realize I was on that pawn twice. Now there's some crazy pins. That pawn could be taken. Yes, he can. Let's drop back for a second. That rook is so crazy. Look at him. Look at that crazy rook. I think I want to do this. Cut that off for a second. Where's the mate? Are there any mates? Okay, can I get this pawn before there's a crazy, Oh my goodness, this is so scary. This is so scary. I gotta watch out for this square. And so much more. Oh man, that knight's gonna move. What's the count? What's the material count here? Okay, I'm definitely in a pin. Let's get out of it if I can. Okay, I don't know if my opponent should have been going for that, but okay. This seems sufficient. This seems very, very good for my opponent. Can I get my pawns working somehow? I want to hang on to him. Okay, I have to end up giving up my rook for these guys. They are very fast, actually. I could do this. It's some type of an interference. Can I get a queen? I'm getting a queen, but this is still a lot of work. 2 queens are on the scene, but there's no time. Can I get this? Oh my goodness. They're down on time. I got so lucky, as usual. Oh, I'm in second. I'm in second right now. How much time is left? Oh my goodness. Oh man, let's try this. Wow, where did my time go? Can somebody tell me, please? Where did that time go? Tricky fork. Tricky fork. Okay, that knight is still pinned. Let's take him out. And I don't want to take... I want to push my opponent around a little bit. Get rid of that bishop. Let me do this, actually. That knight is way short on squares, and I'm going to pin it and win it. Should have gone here. This is a pin and win. No, it's not a pin and a win. I lied. Knight takes pawn might be available. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I should probably attack that knight. Let's get out of here. Attack this knight. Okay, are they going to push, really? Let's get back here. It's a good spot. I'm on the bishop. Was I on the bishop earlier? Now the knight... No, he has to go here. Let's open this up. Alright, I have to break this down. Break down those pawns. Okay, now this is... I'm going to be up a pawn. There's a disconnect between the rooks. The bishop is very, very active. That was a lucky, lucky move right there that I had. A lucky little tactic. Okay, king position. King position. And more king position. 12 seconds. No. Okay, right here. Give a check. Get my king doing something more. Get my king doing something more. Now I could jump in here. Grab this pawn. Are they going to take? King up. March these pawns. It's not stalemate. They still have the pawn move. They resigned. Back to tournament. I don't know how much time I had. I don't think I had very much. 1.2 or something. Excuse me. Sorry about that sniffle. I'm still in second. Still in second. Where are the quick wins? There's not a single quick win around. Can I get one, though? Threatening maybe take on this square. pin this knight first. Let's see if I can induce some weaknesses. Okay, this is a soft point. Stop the knight from playing here. I want to kick the knight around. Are they going to give up their central point? I think everything collapses if they do that. Their knight is dead. Oh, he has to go to the corner. I'm going to take here. I'm going to take on this square bunch. Now when the knight moves, I get here or here with check. This is going to lead to mate very soon. Very, very soon. Bishop pin and then rook takes pawn is a threat. Mate in one threat. Probably some mate. I'm just missing it. Take with the pawn and then still mating ideas. Rook here, rook takes with queen h2 stuff. Let's just no, I don't know what I'm spending too much time. Oh no! Oh no! What did I just do? I messed up with pre-moves or something. Okay, I think it should still be okay. Oh no, queen takes pawn here. Connected past pawns, knight right here, get these pawns moving. I'm in check. I need my rooks coordinated. Yeah, let me get my rooks coordinated. Oh, they only have 4 seconds. Get behind these past pawns and then finally get pushing. Ah, that was a terrible pre-move or something. 230, 210, 204, 146, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Nona Fries. Nona Fries always gives me a difficult time here. Alright, let's open this position up. Otherwise, I'm gonna... Okay, this knight has to now find a new home. I have a space advantage and a lead in development. I want to get e5 in soon. And now I could give it support. Let's just open this up right now. I'm on the rook. I should have taken with the queen. Rook up defends that point, though. Okay, pawn takes, discovered check. Not long off. Okay, bishop takes pawn if queen takes pawn. I think it might still work. The king has to sneak out here. It's borderline crazy, but it might be needed. What else are they considering? Just hit. Queen takes pawn, bishop takes pawn. Okay. Now I'm just getting this. There is some check here. King has to run away. Attack pin pieces. Attack those pin pieces. Now I'll take. And they are now stripped of all defenders. Here probably no matter what. If king here and takes, there'd be something like queen g5. Get my rook over. Okay, there's a check. Rook over, queen g7 is not long off. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, 12, 11, 10. Don't mouse slip whatever you do. This game is just not going to finish. It's going to be a time thing. Let me just have a flight square just in case. Just in case. No time. Back to tournament. 270. Wow. Wow. Booger Cat. Gotta play against Booger Cat. Oh! Quick resigner. Hang on. Hang on. 250. 270, 250. I thought this said Flacco. Flacco. I thought I was going to be playing against Flacco here. This game, I don't know if it will finish. Let's go after this guy. Oh! Okay, hang on. A little scary. A little scary. Knight jumping in here. Knight jumping here. Could have considered taking. I probably should have done that. My knight wants to do something else. He's really good there. This rook over here, 57 seconds. That's a free bishop. Are they going to resign? Oh, they're just throwing the farm at me. Do they think the game's not going to finish? It might not. Get this pawn rolling. It's a free piece. Can I get this? 43 seconds? Oh, hang on. It's a check. Where are the mates? My bishop is stupid. Oh! What am I doing? 1 and then 2? Just move? They're going to let their clock tick? No, they didn't. Back to tournament. 270. I have a lead! I have a lead! 270! Oh, I'm winning out on tie breaks. Oh, come on. Just finish. Just finish. Just finish. Call it. Blow the whistle on this tournament. Oh, come on. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, man. Come on. Assign those qubits. Mate in 1? Assign those qubits. They're assigned. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Did that guy get something? Second place. Oh, he must have come right back. Oh, he came right back. He must have got the W. Must have got the W. Oh, I had a buzzer beater, but he had a better buzzer beater. Oh, man. 290, 270, 276, 236. All right.